Easter marks the resurrection of Jesus Christ, 3 days after his death by crucifixion. For many Christian churches, Easter is the joyful end to the Lenten season of fasting and penitence. Father Jesse Maingo tells us more.
Okay, yeah, so Easter is the central, most important feast for Christians because we celebrate, if you wish, the Lord's greatest miracle, that after that he was crucified by Pontius Pilate, as we know from the historical witnesses, that he rose from the dead after 3 days in accordance with the scriptures, with prophecies that went long before. And this is as St. Paul, one of the great followers of Christ, said, if the resurrection did not happen, we may as well pack up and go home.
The celebration of Easter isn't just one day. It's a whole season, a spiritual journey that begins with Lent, deepens through Holy Week, and stretches all the way to Pentecost.
The Triduum, what we call the Triduum, the Good Friday celebrations into the Holy Saturday, and that very important Mass, as for Catholics anyway, the Easter Vigil Mass, where we light candles as a symbol of the light, and we're preparing for that dawn. So this is the central celebration of entering into it, as far as I can know.
But there are not only sacred rituals like the Easter Vigil Mass, but also family traditions like cracking painted eggs or sharing hot cross buns. Easter is both deeply spiritual and joyfully communal.
It just symbols as, having fun. We do hot cross buns in leading up to the Easter celebrations as well. There's time of prayer. What is also very special is that the week after Easter, the following Sunday after Easter, we have the Divine Mercy Devotion.
Father explains the growth of the popularity of Divine Mercy Sunday, celebrated on the second Sunday after Easter.
We just honor what the image reminds us of, the Lord's mercy, his grace, and there'll be a time of penance, confessions, and so it's a beautiful, that's another very, very beautiful practice that we have right immediately into the Easter season.
And while secular symbols like the Easter bunny or chocolate eggs have found their way in modern culture, the message at the heart of Easter remains strong for many.
At the same time, we do see that people, maybe not having religious practices, will still celebrate Easter, but in a secular sense, and I think they focus more on the Easter bunny and that side of things, and maybe gathering an excuse to have a good meal, and I think it's more in tune with nature in that sense. While the Catholics, we celebrate the nature, but of course, central mystery of Jesus' resurrection. And did this man rise from the dead? That's an incredible belief and witness.
From solemn traditions to joyful celebrations, Easter in Trinidad and Tobago is a powerful reminder of renewal, not just in nature, but in faith, in family, and in the Holy Spirit. Mary Therese Bernard for We Focus on TTT News.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus Baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.